I shoot weekly videos of this aquarium, and in today's video I want to talk a little bit about the recent changes. There's been quite a few, and my vision for the next few months when it comes to this reef experience. So let's dive right in. This aquarium is just over 4 months old, and I've made a few changes to it that I want to focus on first. So one is I've changed the aquascape a little bit. I've moved things around. I've kind of moved the SPS coral or hard coral into the center of the tank, and then the softies are a little bit off to the sides, which I do like. So there is less light. The aquarium is lit by 6 blades. There is 4 of the grow and 2 of the glow. And you can download my schedule. I've actually done a whole video on my lighting schedule. And now, as you can see, the blades kind of end. So this aquarium is 7 feet long, and the blades are less than 6 feet long. So there's a little bit of a extra space between the two sides. And this is kind of where my euphyllia are going, and corals that require less light. Now the SPS are in the middle, and what I've done recently is I've raised the aquascape a little bit. So every rock here that you see, this rock structure, it can be removed. This is specifically done because I like to, drill holes in the rock, and sometimes I want to go in and clean it. So I want to make sure that every single coral is can be removed. Every single rock can be readjusted, reattached, which kind of means that I can't really, go super high with the rock work, but this is kind of the highest I've done so far. So if you look at the previous videos, it was a little bit lower, but I've used extra pieces of rock to prop up these two rock structures in the middle, and I do like it a lot more when it's a little bit higher. Now the rest of the height I will achieve using my coral structure. So the taller coral are going to be in the back, and as you can see, if I have more branching coral like this green slimer, these are the guys that are going to create a little bit more height in there. Now it's not all roses here. Unfortunately, I do have a few issues. One of them is I've got a little bit of Hyptasia thing going. So there's one piece over here. I'm not doing anything right now to touch it, but I think there's another piece somewhere there that's kind of sticking out as a sore thumb. But yeah, right over there. So like, this is pretty horrible. Now I don't know what I want to do yet about it. In the past, I've done every single trick. In the book, I used ways to burn it with a kalkwasser paste, and I would cut them out. But if anything, it only caused a proliferation of Hyptasia. So this time around, I'm hoping for a little bit of a better way. I don't know yet how I'm going to achieve it. I do have this filefish, which we're going to see probably in a second. But unfortunately, this particular guy or girl is not doing much. So I was hoping that he would develop a taste for it, but he didn't. I tried introducing a couple of copper bands. Oh yeah, here's the filefish right behind this Nephthia. And unfortunately, yeah, he's useless. You are useless, buddy, unfortunately. So I've also introduced a couple of copper bands, and neither of them made it through quarantine, so can't really rely on that. And I don't know, I will try something else in the near future, but I don't know yet what. So if you have some suggestions on how I can tackle it, please let me know. This will not work in the longer term, so I need to address it one way or the other anyhow. Now, another issue that I have is that a couple of corals do close up once in a while. So this Nepthia, for example, it would open up and it would be beautiful, but then it would just close off, and right now it's just kind of sitting here. It's not looking very pretty. And the bigger issue is this forest fire digitata. I took it from my farm, and in there is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous when the polyps are out. But this is not the first, not the second time. It's the third time that I take a thriving coral and I put it into this tank, and it will close off in the matter of hours, and then it just doesn't come out. So I'm gonna watch it, and then probably if I'm gonna bring it back into the farm, it's gonna reopen up. But I don't know what's happening. I think it's getting a good flow. It's getting decent light. So everything is good, but it just doesn't like it. And the ones in the farm are have this very similar flow, have very strong light and medium light. So I don't really know what's going on. So this is a good example of how things may work differently for different people. Other than that, I think everybody else is doing all right. Now starting to add a lot more SPS coral. I think the holding colors quite nicely, as you can see over here. Can I do better? Probably yes, and this is kind of what I'm going to be focusing on next. It's been summer. I've been not neglecting the tank, but I haven't been spending as much time on it. But this long weekend here in Canada, I've really got my hands wet, and I really went in and I made things kind of a little bit better to my liking. So it's all good there. Now a quick update on the fish. If you remember, I took the clownfish out of this tank, the clown tank. Now he is in my farm and he's doing excellent there. So this is now the king of this aquarium. And that is it. I think this is going to be a quick one. Just wanted to document it as I try to do regularly. But right now, if you have any thoughts on what could be the reason for those polyps, getting closed off on the forest fire, notice that my other SPS are looking pretty good, and there's definitely polyps out. So I don't know what's happening here. Let me know. And if you want to know about my water parameters, you can just follow the link below. I have a full up-to-date profile on Aquatic Log where you can see all of my measurements in real time. And with that said, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next video.